Hello my dear students. So today we will be continuing the next part of the geography chapter number 2, globe, latitudes and longitudes. Okay. So today we will see some important parallels of latitude. So shall we start? Okay. Now see here the places near the equator always remain faced towards the sun and receive light. So first we will discuss about the equator. It is measured, the equator is measured at 0 degree. Okay, so and we know it is the longest parallel of latitude. It is also known, the equator is also known as the great circle. Are you getting me? So thus the equator being the longest circle, it divides the earth into two equal parts or two equal halves that we have discussed in the last lecture. Okay, so due to this line of reference, we can predict or we can detect the position of north or south globe. Okay, now see the next important latitude. Okay, now we have discussed about equator. Now next important latitude we will discuss, that is Tropic of Cancer. Okay, Tropic of Cancer. It is in northern hemisphere, where at 23.5 degree north. Similarly, the Tropic of Capricorn is in the southern hemisphere. These two latitudes from northern to southern receive the direct rays of the sun. Okay, so this area, the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn, in between the area receives the maximum or direct sun rays. Okay, so and the next latitude we are going to see, that is Arctic Circle and the Antarctic Circle. See, at 66.5 degree north, Arctic Circle is there, and at 66.5 degree south, Antarctic Circle is there. So these latitudes which are situated at 66.5 degree north and south of the equator. Okay, so as you move towards the poles, the summer days get longer and longer. Okay, so now see the next. It is as we know that the equator is a very important reference line. Okay, and beside the equator there are some parallels which are important. Because why they are important? Because they divided the earth into different zones. Okay, so here my dear students, so here we are discussing about the equator as well as the Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Arctic Circle and Antarctic Circle. So discussing these parallels, we can understand the different zones. Okay, now let's discuss about the heat zones of the earth. Okay, so as we have seen that the parallels or the latitudes help us to divide the earth into three heat zones. The places and the cities that lie in different heat zones, they have different types of climates. Why it is so? Because different heat zones receives different amount of sunlight. Are you getting me? So due to the spherical shape of the earth, okay, due to the spherical shape, it is receiving the different amount of sunlight. So therefore, that is why the places that receive the greatest amount of sunlight, these places are hotter than those places that receive less amount of sunlight. Okay, so first we will see the torrid zone. the middle zone, torrid zone. Okay, and why it is called torrid, that also we will discuss. The word torrid means hot. All places and the tropic of all places located between the tropic of Cancer and the tropic of Capricorn. Okay, so in this area, the area between tropic of Cancer and the tropic of Capricorn. So in this area, the sun rays falls vertically. As the region gets maximum sunlight, it is called, so my dear students, it is called the torrid zone. Okay, and the climate in this region is very, very hot. Are you getting me? Okay, now see next. Next we will turn towards the temperate zone. Okay, so there are two temperate zones, one in each hemisphere. The northern temperate zone lies between Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle. Sorry, my students. And the southern temperate zone lies between Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle. I repeat again, the northern temperate zone lies between, see, I am talking about temperate zone. The northern temperate zone lies between Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle. And the southern temperate zone lies between Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle. So these two zones receive slanting rays of the sun. So they receive less heat in the comparison of torrid zone. Are you getting me? So it is the zone of moderate heat. They are neither too hot nor too cold. The both temperate zones are neither too hot nor too cold. So see, most areas of Europe, North America or Asia and South America, these all are in this zone, where in the temperate zone. Okay, now we will turn towards the frigid zone. The frigid zones also two are there. Okay, so they lie, frigid zones means very cold or freezing. The frigid zone lies the area between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole. I repeat again, the Arctic Circle and the North Pole. Which region falls here? Which zone falls here? The frigid zones. Okay, and in the northern hemisphere. Okay, so similarly the Antarctic Circle and the South Pole in the southern hemisphere. See, these both regions are the coldest part of the earth. Okay, why these both regions are the coldest part of the earth? Because of the absence of sunlight, and generally these zones are covered with the ice or snow. Okay, so next part we will be discussing about the longitudes. Okay, so we will be discussing about what are the longitudes. Very slowly we will go point wise, one by one, so that you will understand it clearly. Okay, so next part we will see what are the longitudes and longitude and time. Okay, so see you, bye.